Tonight's video is in paid partnership with BetterHelp. Some of you may know that I have complex mental health issues and I've been in and out of therapy since I was first diagnosed as a teen. Over the years, I've had different types of therapy for different reasons. It's given me the confidence to speak openly about my struggles without a fear of judgment. I think therapy is an essential part in the recovery process, and having someone to talk to that you can trust is key to a successful experience. To have someone to talk to that understands, isn't judgmental and is compassionate makes therapy a much more pleasant experience. Let me introduce you to tonight's paid partner, BetterHelp. BetterHelp connects you to a credentialed therapist that is trained to give helpful, unbiased advice. First, you go to their website using my link, betterhelp.com/BeBraveBeYou. You will then need to answer a few simple questions, and BetterHelp will usually match you to a professional that has years of experience in helping others with struggles just like yourself within 48 hours. You can do it from any device via call, video chat, or messaging, whichever suits you. Let BetterHelp connect you to a therapist that can support you from your own home. Visit betterhelp.com/BeBraveBeYou. Thanks to BetterHelp for being a paid partner in tonight's video. Hello, lovely. How are you? Good. I'm Dr. Nicola, one of the orthopaedic specialists here at the clinic. Nice to meet you. I'm good, thank you. So, I've had a referral from your GP because they're concerned about the pain and the things that you've been experiencing. Alright, they wanted me to carry out an in-depth assessment. Okay, alright. Can you just confirm your name? Thank you. And your date of birth. Okay, so if you could tell me what's been happening. Okay, so pain in the neck, spine, shoulders. When you say spine, is it the upper? The cervical spine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Right. Is that all the time? Okay. Have you been experiencing any headaches? Okay. How often do you get your headaches? Yeah, okay. Have you been diagnosed with migraines? And when was that? Okay. Now, do you ever get stiffness, and if so, when? Okay. Okay. Alright, so when did this start? Okay, so you've been experiencing things for about a year, but you've noticed that things are escalating a little bit. Okay. And what areas do you feel have got worse? Okay, so your knees, your neck, okay. Alright, and when would you say they've roughly got worse from? Okay. Yeah. Now, when this all started, was you doing anything in particular? Okay. So it just kind of started and yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Okay. Right, so they did some blood tests checking for all sorts of different things. So there's no rheumatoid arthritis or anything like that. Okay. And your vitamin D was fine as well. And all the ailments that could cause kind of pain and things were actually quite okay, apart from your inflammation markers, which were a little bit high. So I'm wondering if you maybe experienced something like arthritis or something. Okay. I mean, you can see a rheumatologist, but I'm more of a surgeon, and that works with, you know, bones and joints and things like that. I do cover like muscles and that, and things like that, but like rheumatologists would be looking more at like maybe autoimmune diseases, fibromyalgia, and different things like that, and will offer different kinds of treatments. Yeah, I mean, can be quite a broad spectrum here. I like to get a bigger picture, and I can assess the situation and see actually what is going on, and I can send you for scans and different things like that. But all sort of very similar, but not, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be looking at your posture. Okay. In a little while. Alright, so how do you think your posture is day to day? Okay. So you think you have a poor posture. Okay. Now, what do you do for a job? Okay. Would you say you're on the computer a lot? Okay, are you looking down a lot or... Okay. Okay. Do you look down a lot? Are you on your phone a lot and things? Okay. Yeah, we all are, aren't we? Okay. Lovely. Okay, do you ever get pain at the bottom of your back? Okay. And what about anywhere else on your spine? Okay. Okay, now what do you normally do to help the pain? Okay, so pain relief. And what pain relief have you been taking, my love? Okay. And how do you find, does that help? Okay. Okay. Have you ever had an injury to your neck? Okay, so when was that? Okay. And okay, so you've had whiplash twice. Okay. Second time was the worst. Okay. Do you find that you've been having pains in your neck since? Like, I know you said it's been about a year, but have you noticed kind of any twinges or anything after that incident? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, do you ever get a shooting pain or anything down one leg? So we'd call that sciatica. Have you experienced anything like that? Okay. Alright. Have you had any tingling anywhere? Okay, it's around your shoulders and Down your arm a little bit. Okay. Is it worse when it's touched? There's definitely something with the nerve going on there, my love. Okay. Right. How's your overall health? Okay, that's good. So no concerns at all. Okay, so your health is fine apart from this issue. Alright, okay. So the car accidents are a concern. I'm thinking there may be something underlining happened because of that. I feel like something's gone on and the damage is actually, you know, worn away, bones or something like that. Okay, I need to have a feel around and probably do some scans and different things like that, if that's okay with you. Good. I'm now going to check your posture. Alright, so I want you to sit as you would normally. Okay, and I'm just going to assess you. So you just sit there as you would, and you know, and I'll just keep checking what you're doing. Okay. As you are sat like that, is there any pain anywhere? Okay. Alright. Now I want you to sit up nice and straight for me. Sit a little bit more. Okay, perfect. Now stay there. Okay. And now, do you have any pain or discomfort anywhere? Okay, that's fine. You can relax, okay. Right. If you could pop your arms up above your head for me, okay? Any pain anywhere? Okay. Okay, now if you could pop them out. Any pain? Okay, now straight out in front of you. And any pain anywhere? Okay. If you could get your chin and pop it to your chest for me, okay? That's it. Stay there for me. How does your neck feel right now? Okay. And back, okay. Can you pop your head right back for me? Lovely. How does your neck feel now? Okay, and back. Can you turn your head that way? Now, any pain anywhere? Okay. Now the other way. Now, any pain anywhere there? Okay. Now, you can relax. Do you find that when you turn the same way, does the pain go? So, for example, you sat like this and you go like that, and you said it feels like tight and painful here. When you go that way, does it still hurt, or does it just go to this side? Okay. Okay. Right, that's fine. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, my love. Right. Now, can you pop your feet nice and flat on the floor for me? Okay. And that is comfortable. All right. If you wouldn't mind just taking your shoes off now. Thank you. Shoes remove. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Now, can you pop your feet nice and flat for me? Okay. Lovely. Right, if you could just stand up, move your chair back, and then do some standing for me. Okay. Right, so stand as you would normally. Okay. Any pain? Okay, my love. All right, now stand nice and tall for me. Like that. Okay. Any pain anywhere? Okay. All right. Okay, just relax. Now you're in this position, I want you to raise your arms above your head again. How's that feel? And I want you to tell me if you've got pain anywhere else in your body. Now arms out. Any pain anywhere? Okay. And out in front of you. And what about now? Okay. Relax. Now, if you could just bend your knees for me. That's it. Okay. Do they always make that noise? Okay. What about just giving away? Okay, what about getting stuck? Yeah. Okay. All right, now can you just sway your hips for me? That's it, like that. Okay, can you rotate your hips? And the other way. Okay. Can you stand on your tiptoes? Any pain anywhere? Okay, now if you could walk on your tiptoes over to the wall, please. Nice and steady, please. Okay, now can you come back and just walk normally? And can you walk on your heel? Okay, any pain anywhere? Okay, come and take a seat now. So you do have quite a poor posture, okay, but you knew that anyway. Most of us do, Alright, because we're all sitting like, look at me now, hunched up on our phones and things like that. Okay. There is things that you could do and neck supports and things that you can get to try and help that. Alright. I can email you some recommendations. Okay. Right, so you do appear to have flat feet. Have you ever been told that before? Okay, you definitely do have flat feet, my love. And when you were standing, I can see the way your legs kind of arch in. Now, have you ever been diagnosed with hypermobility? Okay, hypermobility disorder. Okay, what was that? Okay, I wasn't aware of that. The GP never told me that. Interesting. So you've been told about that. Has it affected you, you know? Okay. Yeah, so quite mild really, but so you're not extremely flexible. Okay, what about when we call double jointed and things like that? So you can't do any strange things. Okay. Okay, I don't think that is what's causing your issues, my love, okay? I don't think that at all. Okay. I mean, what you're describing, I mean, you're not describing like chronic pain to me, alright? So it's not like kind of widespread. Yeah, you seem to be having something going on with your knees and it does sound, you know, not great. And then obviously there's definitely something going on with your shoulders, your cervical spine, okay, and your neck. So I'm going to have a good feel around in a moment, okay? Okay. Right, is there anything else I need to be made aware of? Okay, any pains anywhere, any discomfort, anything like that? Okay, good. If you do think of anything, just let me know. Right, can you just hold my hands? Okay, can you release? And squeeze. Release. Squeeze. And release. Okay, wonderful. Can I just have a look at your nails? Okay, another one. Okay, right. Let me just have a feel of your hands, okay. Any pain or anything while I'm doing this? Okay. What about that? Okay, and this one. Any pain anywhere at all? Okay. Okay, this wrist. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to feel around your joints, okay, on your hand. Just let me know if there's any pain or anything, okay? Okay, do you get that a lot? Okay. And that quite a bit. Okay. Another one. Okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to feel around your knees. Okay. There we go. Now your knee does feel quite swollen. There's a lot of pressure on there. Okay. Right, let me know where it hurts, okay? Okay. I'm just going to move your leg. Okay. If you could just relax and pop your foot there for me. Thank you. Any pain in your feet? I am just checking for like pains everywhere as well and other kind of issues. It's good to get a bigger picture, you know. Okay, put that down. Right, let's look at your other knee. Okay, again, this is quite swollen. Okay. Okay, I'm going to move it, okay? Okay, now pop your foot there. Thank you. Any pain? Okay, that's fine. Put that down. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to feel down your legs, okay? Let me know if anywhere hurts. Feel okay? I'm just going to do some pressure points. Okay, other one. Does it all feel okay? Let's do some pressure points. Feel okay? Wonderful. Okay. Yes. Right. Okay. Okay. Yes, clinks. Pain on feet, legs. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Lovely. Okay. Right. If I could just feel down your arms, okay. Okay. Just let me know if you've got any pain, okay? Alright. Okay. Okay, got your arm. Now I want to hold it and put your arm up. Feel okay? Okay, and down. Okay, and out. Okay, down. Okay, now did you have any pain anywhere? Okay, other side. Any pain? Okay. Okay, going up. Okay. Down. Out. Okay, and down. Any pain anywhere? And feel okay. And movement. Okay. So when I was moving your arms, I could feel a bit of restriction. Okay. And I could tell that you were a little bit on the uncomfortable side. Okay. Okay. So, can I feel around your neck and your collarbone and just your upper chest? Okay, thank you. Just let me know if there's any pain anywhere, okay? Okay. Just feel your jaw. Right, can you just open your mouth? Close. Open. Close. Can you chew? Okay, lovely. Relax. Thank you. Just feeling around your face if there's any pain anywhere, okay? All feel okay? Good. Now I'm just checking the ears, okay? You okay? You sure? Good. Okay. Wonderful. So, now to your neck that I'm concerned about and your cervical spine. So I'd like you to just stay as you are. Okay, I will go around you and I'll work on your back. Okay. Okay. Now I want you to tell me if it hurts anywhere, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna feel on your top line. Any pain anywhere? Okay, would you mind just removing your top? Okay, lovely. is that? Down your arm? Okay. What about there? Okay, so you've definitely got quite a lot of knots going on the go here. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to feel down your neck. So as I'm moving that, it does sound quite crunchy. Do you get that a lot? Okay, right, I'm going to lift your arm up. Okay. Forward and back. Down, out, and up. Okay, relax. And the other side. Up, out, the side, and down. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to press all the way down your spine, okay? What hurts the most? Okay. Right. Okay, we definitely have something going on there. I'm just going to stand up. Just feel your shoulders from this way. Okay. Okay. Now to get your arms and raise them up. Out. Down. That's it. Lovely. Hands, hands in here, shoot him, discomfort. Okay. Okay. Definitely have something going on with your cervical spine. Okay, all up here. Okay, there's a lot of tension in your shoulders, a lot of knots. I think we have a trapped nerve or something going round, or there's something pressing on your discs, potentially a herniated disc, bulging disc, or something like that. Okay, which could have been caused from your car accidents. Yeah. We could have something like arthritis there. I'm thinking we may have arthritis in the knees as well. And if you've definitely not had any injuries, then it's got to be something like that. Okay. Right, I'm just going to move your head a little bit, okay? So just relax. Okay, you okay? Just need you to stay nice and calm and just let me do all the work, okay? You're very stiff, aren't you? Yeah, we struggle with that. Okay. Let's try it again. That's it. Just relax, my love. Okay. Good. There we go. I'm gonna keep it there a moment. Where's the pain? Right. Okay. And then we go that way. Okay. Okay, let me grab you again. Relax. That's it. Okay. Are you comfortable? Let me just relax you a little bit. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Are you okay? Are you comfy? All right. I'm going to move your head now in different positions. I want to see if there's any tension, any pulling or anything like that. Now, I just need you to relax. Okay. That's it. I know you're a bit wibbly. That's it, trust me. Okay, lovely. You ready? While I'm moving, you can tell me where the pain hurts and what it feels like. Well done. Okay. You do really well. All right. Okay, I'm going to bring you back. All right, that's really tender, is it? Okay. What about now? Okay, I'm going to hold you back. Okay. I've got your head behind. There we go. How's that? Okay, I'm going to bring you back slowly. Slowly. Okay. All right, you're doing really well. Okay. So we're a bit wobbly, aren't we? Okay. I'm going to take you down this way. That way. You're a little bit cracky, aren't you? Okay, I'm going to pop you nicely now, okay? That's it, nice and comfy. You relax, okay? That's it. Comfortable? You sure? Okay. All right. That was a little bit difficult, wasn't it? Yeah, I could tell. All right. There's definitely a lot going on there. Okay, so I'm going to get you an x-ray of your knees and an MRI scan of the whole of your back, okay? I'm going all the way down, okay? I want a full spine back MRI scan, okay? I do want probably some bloods doing as well, some other bloods, things to test for that your GP hasn't tested for, okay? For any reason, if there's something going on and I feel like it's best that you see a rheumatologist, I will pass you on to a rheumatologist, but if not, I can deal with everything. All right. I mean, some people, you know, we have bulging discs, herniated discs and things. Sometimes there's all sorts of things and you may need surgery. All right. Okay. But we will see. Okay, so that is that. Now, is there anything else I need to know? Are you sure? Any pains, any tingling, any shooting pains, any weird sensation anywhere? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. So I'm happy with that. I will get one of the nurses to do some obs and take your blood, alright, and then I'll get an x-ray and an MRI sorted. There should be space for you today, so we can get that done, and then we can have a chat about your results. Alright. I will see you in a little while. Hello, lovely. Are you okay? Good. So your bloods have been sent off, okay. Now your obs were perfectly normal. Your x-ray has showed on your knees that you do have arthritis, my lovely. Alright. And in your back you actually have arthritis, genital disc disease. Okay, and you do have a herniated disc, C5 and 6, which I'm guessing is caused from the car accidents. Okay, my lovely. Yeah, so I don't know whether you've got arthritis in any of your other joints. I'm assuming from the things that you've said there's potential, but because they aren't really affecting day to day, I don't need to scan those at the moment, but at some point you may have to come back and we do the rest. Okay, so we're going to have to go into some detail about some treatment options and different things like that, whether we need surgery to sort your knees out. You do have fluid on your knees as well, okay, and we have bone spurs which are sticking into your muscles and things like that, causing extra pain. Alright, so we could do with really removing the fluid, getting rid of the bone spurs, and sorting something out like that. Down the line we could look at knee replacements. Alright, and your cervical spine, we could get rid of the herniated disc, put it back into place. I'm not saying it won't go again, because it might do. Alright, and then we could try and see if we can do something about the arthritis, but unfortunately with disc disease it's just going to keep escalating. I know it's not the best news, but at least we know what's going on. Alright, so I'd let you take some time just to have a think about everything. I'll get you some information and a drink of water, and then we can have a discussion about what we want to do next. Alright, I do have another patient, my lovely, so I will let you go and have a chill in reception, and I will speak to you later. Alright, it's lovely to meet you. You take care now. Bye bye.